I'm Michael Elliott, the Deputy Managing Editor of Time magazine, and we're here to talk with Nassim Taleb about his new book, The Bed of Procrustes. Nassim's previous book, The Black Swan, was an international bestseller, which many people read as an explanation of what we weren't thinking about before the financial crisis broke in 2008. An academic, a market trader, a mathematician, and all-round polymath, it's a delight to welcome Nassim Taleb to Time magazine.
Thank you. I'm very honored to be here.
Toby Whitby from Houston asks, you're a trader and a very successful one. Do you think that sensationalized stock market programming by the likes of CNBC and others have affected investor behavior, market efficiency?
I think so. I think the fact that you're exposed to market variations all the time burns you out, which, I think it started happening in 2000 when we had the web, and people who otherwise would not have access to prices except via the morning paper were constantly exposed to it throughout the day. I think it burned out a lot of people who switched to money market funds where you just give your money to someone and get your monthly statement.
You warned us about the financial crisis, and your prediction was right. Can you foresee any other crisis that will happen in the near future?
Yes, unfortunately. There's this debt crisis. Of course, unless you strengthen, you modify that bridge. We have a fundamental problem at the core of capitalism that will blow it up, and it's what I call the agency problem. This asymmetric payoff I have. A manager of a company gets bonuses, but no maluses. So the stock market now is down about, in Western Europe and the United States, between 20 and 50% in France. Okay, the stock market is down so much, but all the managers are rich. See, because they have the upside, that's asymmetry.
Upside, no downside.
So that asymmetry plus debt is going to blow up capital. It's not what it's meant to be. So unless and it doesn't look like, from what I see happening, this is going away. As a matter of fact, it's getting worse. Banks are benefiting even more from that asymmetry. They're making record money, and people are unemployed because of their mistakes. So those who are making the money are not paying the price of their mistakes.
A Black Swan event is generally an extreme outlier. Is it possible to profit from these events?
Half the Black Swan is about saying that there are positive and negative Black Swans, and I kept talking about it. And anti-fragile systems are systems that are benefit from Black Swans. Evolution benefits from random events, otherwise we wouldn't be here. Natural systems are not just robust to Black Swan, but they're like what I call philo-stochastic. They love volatility. They love because evolution cannot take place unless you have shocks that purge the system in a way. That's what people call creative destruction. But there are a lot of things like that. Even economic life needs Black Swan to remove like people who don't belong there. But unfortunately, the governments, they prop up these people.
Many people accept that specialization is the key to human advancement. Do you think that's true, or is there still a place in the world for the Renaissance man?
It is not true that specialization, over-specialization visibly makes you fragile because your field, may disappear. You see the success stories of those who over-specialize and happen to be successful. Okay, not the other ones. There's a huge cemetery of over-specialized people who have disappeared. Number one. Two, I don't know what he calls Renaissance man, but knowledge has not improved massively. People don't realize that we still have. You have the impression from seeing that you have about 1 million papers in social science, okay, that we have advanced knowledge. We have not. Read Seneca, and you'll see that in the moral sciences, and a lot of fields, we have not advanced that much. Yes. In a complex domain, we have not advanced that much. So being a generalist, as like people were 500 years ago, is still feasible.
Kenny Smith from Boston asks if there are any problems that you're really interested in right now.
Well, my central problem now is figuring out anti-fragility, which is number one. There are two things to it. Number one, defining it, of course. It's something that benefits from volatility in Black Swan. But there's another problem that comes with it that's vastly more central to me, is why is it that we humans denigrate the system's ability to correct themselves on their own? You see, because we act as if we were necessary for things to take place. And that's the big problem. Is this has killed people in medicine, human intervention when Mother Nature can do a better job. We always tend to think that we're smarter than nature. We have that bias. So this is the problem I'm working on, is how to mitigate that, how to replace that instinct with something that's not as harmful.
Very good. Nassim, thank you for coming by.
Great.
Great to see you again.
Thank you.